Welcome to this lesson on encapsulation in object-oriented programming or OOP. In this session, we will explore the concept of encapsulation, including public and private members, and how they help in managing the internal state of objects. Encapsulation is one of the fundamental principles of OOP. It involves bundling both data, also known as attributes, and methods, which are functions that operate on the data, into a single unit or class. This means that the internal details of an object are hidden from the outside world. Encapsulation also allows controlled access to these details through public methods, which leads to more secure and manageable code. In a class, we define two types of members, public and private. Public members are accessible from both inside and outside the class, meaning they can be freely modified. On the other hand, private members are intended to be accessed only within the class itself. By making certain members private, we protect the integrity of the data and prevent accidental modifications. Let's look at a code example. Here we have a student class. The name attribute is public, so it can be accessed directly. However, the __ grade attribute is private. To access and modify the grade, we use public methods like getGrade and setGrade. This allows us to add validation, ensuring that the grade stays within a valid range. Next, let's discuss the init method, which is the constructor in Python. This method is automatically called when a new object is created from the class. It initializes the object's attributes with values provided during creation. In the car class, for example, the init method takes two parameters, brand and model, and assigns them to the object's attributes. Here's the code example for the car class. The init method assigns values to the brand and model attributes, and the display information method prints out these values. Whenever a car object is created, the init method ensures that the object is initialized with the correct information. Now let's move on to a practical exercise. We are going to create a person class. This class will have private attributes like __age and __ address. We will also include public methods for getting and setting these private attributes. This demonstrates how encapsulation helps in controlling the access and modification of the object's data. Here is the code for the Python class. The constructor init initializes the name, age, and address attributes. The getAge method allows access to the private __ age attribute, while the setAge method ensures that age can only be updated with a valid value. Similarly, you can add methods to handle the address and any other private attributes. To wrap up this lesson, here are a few questions for you to check your understanding of encapsulation. First, what is the purpose of init method in Python? Second, how do you make an attribute private? And finally, why are getter and setter methods important in encapsulation? Take some time to reflect on these points before moving on to the next lesson. That concludes our overview of encapsulation in object-oriented programming. By using private and public members along with methods like __ init __ and getter and setter functions, we can better manage code integrity and enhance the security of our classes. Thanks for watching and happy coding.